So a come from behind victory against Sherwood Colliery today. What do you think of that performance?
Yeah, look, before the game, we knew the importance of it. I just thought, first half, we played a little bit within ourselves. We were a little bit too concerned what might happen in behind us and what happened around us, rather than being on the front foot and being aggressive against them playing out from the back, being aggressive against their 3-5-2 formation. The goal came from a bit of passive defending. They got a corner and then lads won the header, and we've all stood and watched it while their lads got a tap in. So really, not us. Half time, stayed calm. Just wanted them to really show themselves, be braver. Out of possession up against their back three and their two wing backs and their midfield three. Also wanted to be a bit braver with the ball and play with a bit more intensity and tempo, especially in wide areas. And we did that. But then I think the real pivotal point was Jack Dolman and Tommy Marshall coming on. Tommy Marshall's obviously been great for us, really unfortunate with injuries. He's still 100% with his groin. We're just trying to manage that groin on hard pitches, but he had a great impact. And Jack Dolman, that game and the game when he came back for us and scored against Belper, that's the standard. For whatever reason, it dropped off a little bit, and we sent him on loan to Sherwood, that's had the necessary impact, got him minutes, and I thought he was exceptional alongside Tommy. And the contribution for the win was massive in the 30-35 minutes that they played. So it's a brilliant 3 points. At this moment in time, it's about getting 3 points. Obviously, the better your performance, more chance you have that. But you look at the other results around us, it's as we were with us, but there's two teams who are in that playoff shout who both lost. So it's put a bigger distance between us and them, and it makes next weekend even more exciting.
Yeah, obviously it seems to be all about the substitutes today. Marshall and Dolman have been a big impact. When you were able to make the subs, that caused a big change. Is there any personal satisfaction from going, I made the right choice there?
Yeah, we've talked about this before. Like, I made the decision who to go on, but they make the decision on how well they play. They have the impact and add the value. I just do it what I see. I saw them playing a back three and getting tired. I saw their wing backs coming a bit forward because they obviously needed to win to try and not get relegated. And I just thought with the pace and energy of Tommy and Dolly, and both that natural right and left, would work. And it also helps Luke Rawson as well, who I thought took his header well. I thought his service into him wasn't as good as it could have been, but Alex O'Connor's ball in for him was excellent. And I thought, yeah, it had a great impact. Yes, you have that satisfaction, but all that matters is the 3 points.
So yeah, obviously Sherwood today were relegated because of this result. Is it a weird feeling when you know that your performance, which we needed with the playoffs, ends up sending another team down the league?
Yeah, look, it's great that there was something riding on it for both teams. It makes it a really interesting and exciting occasion. Sherwood obviously came up. They've obviously had to deal with the changing ground halfway through. I don't think that would help them. I think they'll compete at the top of the league they drop into and probably bounce back up. But look, we don't want to relegate anyone. It's a horrible position to be in. I've been fortunate I never had to be in that position, but yeah, look, I'm sure they'll regroup in the summer and they'll bounce back next year.
At the other end of the table, elsewhere, Cleethorpes Town have become champions. Now, they never beat us, so we can say that about them. But is there any message you want to send to Cleethorpes after that result?
Yeah, look. I spoke to Craig Rouse in the week and just said congratulations him on becoming or will becoming the league champions. They've just been the most consistent. Yes. Everyone will say they've had the biggest resources, the biggest budget, they've got really high profile players, but you still have to produce it on the pitch over a long season, and they've done that. What credit to our players shows the quality of our season and the success of these players, that they've been undefeated against Cleethorpes and taken a point off them at home and away. But yeah, we send our congratulations to Cleethorpes and we wish them well at Step 3 next season.
And hopefully we will join them in Step 3. Back to that, next Saturday we're away at Bridlington Town. They seem to always turn brilliant in April. Seems to be the knock they do, and we have struggled at their ground over recent years. So what do you think about that game coming up?
Yeah, look, it's another one-off game. It's another game that we just have to focus 100% on. There's no point thinking, what do you do here, because we've got the game on Monday. It's 100% on Saturday, get 3 points Saturday, then we can think about Monday. We've got to go there with the right attitude. It's going to be one of the best services at this time of year, so we've got to use that to our advantage. We've also got to play with the same intensity and work rate and commitments that we did the second half today, and I'm sure we'll go get 3 points. But look, it's brilliant to be into 3 games to go and lots riding on it, and it's great for everybody connected to our club. I said to the players, look, 10 months and 50 games to get to this position today, 4 games away from getting into the playoffs, and we're now 3 games from getting into the playoffs. So it's brilliant for everyone. We need to enjoy it and celebrate it, but understand that the job's not done, and we've got to get wins in our next 3 and hope that one of the teams above us drop points. So look, let's enjoy it and do our best.
Well, it's in technically in our hands because we've got Emily on Monday.
Very true, Adam.
So thank you very much for that, and
Cheers, Adam.
we'll see you for Monday.
Thank you. Cheers, Adam. Thank you.